All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, look at everybody, and good afternoon. There
Good
are,
afternoon. What happened to your feed? Okay.
huh? And good
Oh, wait,
afternoon.
well, this is
There
not.
Good afternoon.
Hang
What
on.
happened to your feed? Oh my God.
There. What happens is I put it on no sound,
Uh
but the
huh.
second that you hit live, it
Uh
kicks
huh.
the sound back on me. So,
Ah. Okay. Okay.
hello. Good afternoon.
Hey
Welcome.
everybody. Oh my goodness. It's a bunch of people in here. Latoya was first today. She wins the prize. There's no real prize, but she wins the prize. She runs bragging rights that she was first. Let's see. Shara's here. Steve is here.
Hi, Steve.
KK, Lori Gray, and Granny D. Bev just walked in the room, and so did Ditmer Knittery and Pamela from Pamela's Knit and Crochet Corner. Good morning, guys.
Oh, my
Thank you.
gosh. Everyone. Hi, everyone.
Yes. Yes. Thank you for coming in, everybody. My glasses, I cleaned them before I got on here, but I must have put like a fingerprint because now I got like a smudge that's bothering me. So I'm gonna have to clean them before we really get started.
So,
Ah,
what Kim is doing is she's feverishly putting names into the basket because we actually draw the old way when we do finals. So that's what she's doing,
and I forgot. I'm
which is
almost finished.
fine. Okay, well, you know what? I will just go ahead and go over today's segments, which are the same. Um, we start out with hooks in progress. We move on to favorite stitches shenanigans, and all of this is all tied in usually together. Then we're going to talk about our ornament mail make along, which was any kind of crafts. And then move on to Hooks Handmade Classics, finishing stitches, and Hooks Happenings. So if you have anything for any of those segments, you can join us and talk about whatever you want anytime through the show. We don't mind.
Yes. Yes, guys, thank you so much for coming in this morning. We're so excited. This is actually going to be the very last episode for 2021. Okay, we're coming back as far as I'm concerned. I mean, me and Chris haven't talked about it, but I have no plans of not doing this in 2022. So, uh,
Okay. Well, that would make our third year if we start up in January. So
yes,
that's quite a while, Kim.
yes, unbelievable, really. But yeah, here we are into our third year. And I
Yeah.
want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Kim the Crafty Nomad from the West Coast.
And I'm Christy from Crochet Creations on the East Coast. And today is episode 26.
Chris keeps up with all of that. I was like thinking about it this morning, like, which episode is that anyway?
Kim doesn't even number them,
I
She
don't,
does.
but I'll be a good girl and go back and number them one day. But as long as Christy knows, it's the 26th episode. That makes sense for 2 years in, and we are so happy that you are here with us. We know you can make a choice to go anywhere and spend your time anywhere this morning. There are lots of people going live. There's lots of that going on, but you choose to be here, and we are grateful for it. We want this to be a place of respite from all the crazy that goes on in our world. And we want it to be your place for chill, chat, and craft. So thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you so much. I hope everyone has some things to show. I hope we're not going to be alone today.
I hope not, but I'm going to be honest. The mojo just came back with a vengeance. So I actually have so many things. I actually don't have
Oh,
any whips to show. I mean,
oh, okay.
yeah,
That's
no
great
whips.
because, I was worried. I'm like, I've been showing stuff every single day. My content is like drained. And I
Yeah.
thought, oh, if I come on there with nothing, she's going to be like, what are you doing?
No, no, yeah, it's today I even have, surprise, surprise, a classic, but not really. But it is, about as old as I can get it to be. And look at it. I'm excited to share it with you guys. Wow, that's a
Well,
lot of.
classic to me is using like the pineapple, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, so anyway, we will start out with our normal whips or hooks in progress. That's what I like to call it. And you
So
said you didn't have any?
I got a million of them really, but did I
Oh,
work on anything that I worked on since we last met 3 weeks ago? I have finished, and so I didn't really want to bring something that I didn't even put one stitch on. So, yeah, I don't have anything to share.
well, then you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say that Steve asked about your hat, and so did I. I want to know about your hat too. So I already know, but Steve doesn't. So let's go
I,
ahead and tell him.
Steve, this I did make it. And somebody else, I think Karen K had asked in the comments on my video yesterday because I had it on then. If I had a pattern, I think a couple people asked me, and this was actually, I mean, I guess this could be considered a classic for me because it's one of the things I made when I first started out. I used to make a lot of little hats, and I made this one. I freehanded it, and as much as I tell you guys that I don't freehand anything these days, I read patterns. This when I first started out, I freehanded a lot of stuff, which is probably why I started reading patterns because this result was good, but a lot of my stuff wasn't that great. And I was like, oh, I need a pattern. So,
Well, it's adorable. Let me
thank
say
you.
that. It really is. And I don't remember you wearing it before.
I have. I don't think I have, and I'm taking that. I just felt like throwing it on in the last couple of days, and I'm actually considering because I do like it. Making another one. There is a knit pattern out there that's quite similar. The girls over at I don't know if you've ever watched the Best Day Ever podcast. They used to like it used to be two women, but lately only one of them. She started out doing that podcast by herself. Then she brought a friend in who used to be on all the time, and now when she puts up a video, she's there by herself. And there's this pattern whose name I can't remember right now that they absolutely love, but it's quite similar to this, but it's knit.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I decided to go ahead and pick this up, seeing it was sitting right here waiting to be talked about. So I figured, why not, right? So I've been using a couple of Smile Mail items, and this blanket came in a booklet from one of the Smile Mails lately, and it's a baby blanket, and it's 4 colors. So I
Ooh.
thought I can do this with 3 colors. Want a bat? So all
Mhm.
right. So I picked Lion Brand ice cream in this colorway. Oh, what is this? I never remember. Moon Mist. Isn't it
It's
gorgeous?
so pretty. I think I have that one.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we had a bunch go on sale last summer, and I had stocked up,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
that's what I bought them for, was for baby blankets.
Mhm. Mhm.
And so I just grabbed some colors from Joann's that are 3 light also, so they match up well. And these are Big Twist. So I know everybody's seen the blanket, but
Is
that's
that the big twist? Re something re
no,
oh
no. This is the 3 light. So it's oh yes, I'm sorry. It's called Renewal. You're
renewal.
right.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
is. It is 100% recycled acrylic,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
I, you can't tell. It feels just like the ice cream. It really
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, I have some of that. I have the white one. I bought it specifically for the same reason. I used an ice cream for a baby blanket that I did last year,
Uh huh.
and I did a bear. I did a polar bear, the sleepy polar bear to go with it, and I bought that white 3 light renewal to go with it because I was using that ice cream
Yes, it does.
yarn.
It goes with it
Yeah,
perfectly.
yeah.
But like, we say sometimes when you use a stripe like this, a long stripe, sometimes you're going to love it and sometimes you're not. So I went ahead and I just said, whatever way the colors come out is the way that it's going to be. So here it is.
Oh, look at it.
Yeah.
It's coming out.
And
Let
you
me see.
see, if you stop at a certain time, see what happens right there? Right there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I just brought your eye to it. So yeah.
Yeah, if you didn't tell me, yep, I like
Yeah.
it though.
But now I'm going back to the variegated. As you can see, every
Mhm,
4 rows of this, you change the pattern stitch. So
mhm.
there's your, and this lace, I've only done that on an outside edge. I've never done it in the middle of a blanket like that. So that I think is what's fun.
Yeah,
You do like 4 or 5 rows and bam, you start something else. So it's
yeah.
going so fast. What a crazy pattern, right?
I
I
like
think
the
that's
middle. I like it.
so cool. Yeah, big flower in the middle. How
Very,
cool. Yeah.
very pretty. Well, everybody is loving it over here. And let's see. Thank you, Steve, for the compliment. And everybody who complimented the hat, thank you so much. And poor Shara, we are so sorry that you're at this stage. We're happy. We're happy because a new life is being created, but it's rough to be having morning sickness. So I hope you feel better, and we understand you not coming jumping on today. We're just glad you're here listening in and chatting away in the chat. Linda Jean is in the house. Hello, Dory did it. Dory did it is one of my newer family members. So thank you so much for coming in. And let's see, Cynthia King is here.
Yes,
Ooh, go ahead.
Cindy should be watching replay though. I think she said she was driving or something. Anyway, Granny D asked if she could show or make public an unboxing from her Secret Santa. I don't believe anyone would mind. I
At all.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure who I paired her to be her Secret Santa would not mind.
All right.
So I think that's okay. If I'm wrong, well, smack me.
I know you can only do so much. Like we make, I try to. Sometimes you don't know whether or not you can show things, and I actually was going to mention this because when I've gotten things from some of you, my lovely crochet sisters, um, if it's a swap, I'm happy to say who I'm swapping with. But because there are unfortunately predators out there, even amongst the crochet crowd, who will start asking for stuff. If somebody gives me a very nice gift, I may not say the name out loud too much just because I don't want anybody jumping over and trying to beg them for stuff. So
Exactly.
I just
Yeah.
want to make that clear because a lot of times I'm gonna say, you know who you are because I don't want, somebody to be like, oh, she did that for her. Maybe she can do that for me, that kind of thing.
Yes. And while a lot of times I will say a first name only
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah.
because then that way you're not giving out such information.
Yeah, because people
Yeah.
are something else. It's shocking, but yeah, there
It
are
is
people out
shocking.
there
Yeah.
who will do it. But, but anyway, yeah, Cynthia King says she is definitely watching right now live. She's not doing any replays. And Quilty Crochet, Linda, hello. Judy McKinstry, hello. Hello, Granny D. And I think
Wow.
I got you all this time. Thank you. 21 people in the room.
Is
And
anybody clicked on the link to come on yet?
by the way, the link, no, not yet, but the link is pinned at the top, but I'll still continue to, I'm glad you mentioned it. I'll continue to put it in the chat, but it is linked at the top if you lose it in the chat. So if you want to come on and show anything, please feel free to do so.
Yes. Granny D said something, and then she said she thought that it was a certain person that sent her Secret Santa, and I was trying not to say who that was. However, uh, I have not drawn from that group of people yet, and I'm planning on doing it this weekend, and then popping a Secret Santa gift out in the mail on
Nice.
Monday. Who
Nice.
knows when it'll get to you, but I'm not going to say who it is until they after the tracking says that that was delivered. So we will see who that is this week.
Wonderful. All right. So, let's see. Yeah, I got the link there. Anybody who wants to come in, come in. Don't forget, I know a lot of times I'm not camera ready either. But you can train the camera down on your project. You don't have to put your face on. So please feel free to come on. Let's see.
Yeah, Ravini said she'll be on in a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about favorite stitches. And the reason why I want to move on is because I think we have a big segment in there today.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
I don't know for sure, but usually what I say to Kim is anything that you have been doing for the last month that's favorite, that, it
Yeah.
can be a tool, it can be just something you're doing. And I'll tell you what, I have several. And one of them is the smile mail that I'm getting for this month. Oh my gosh, it is
Uh-huh.
definitely fun, and it is my favorite right now. So I did pop a few of these on the chair over here next to me. And I know you've been watching, you probably have seen these, but come on, guys. Ornaments, right?
Oh. Look
Ornaments.
at that.
How much these are like making me happy, right?
Oh,
So
so
this will go
cute.
on my tree every year. I'm not swapping this one out. It's mine to keep, obviously.
Yeah, it's beautiful. A little
And
snowman.
you got one of these. I saw you
Woo!
open it.
I love it. I so love it.
Yes, and see, I don't make things like this, so it's perfect for me because,
Yeah.
wow. Okay, and then this one. Are you ready? I
Let me
know
see.
I've shown it, but I have to show it again. I have to show it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I love that. Oh my
Isn't
goodness.
isn't it perfectly
That's
done?
fantastic.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh, it stands up. You could put it up. I
I
just
love it.
I just love it.
I absolutely
Love it.
love it.
Yep. I don't know what pattern was used,
Oh, it's so cute. I
but
love it.
and I have two buttons like this, exactly like this, and I've been saving them just for the right time to use. I just don't think I can find them again, so I've been saving
Uh-huh.
them. I think I
Yeah.
found them at like a flea market or something. And
Yeah,
they're
sometimes you gotta hold on to them, if you know,
yeah,
yeah, especially if you found them at a flea market. Yeah, I doubt you will find them again.
yeah, they have sparkles on them. They're little green rocking horses. They're
Uh
really
huh.
cute. So the other favorite stitches that I've been doing is my advent
Uh
with
huh.
Stephanie from
Uh
Stephanie's Yarn Escape. I have been
huh.
making a set of ornaments with that yarn, and I decided to add one of the pairs into the swap.
Uh huh.
Some people have already received some, and then I'm going to keep one pair. So I'm going to show the three that are done: the monkey
Oh my! Oh my! Oh,
and
so cute.
the giraffe, which Irene got one of these,
Oh, how cute!
and then the lion. So these are three of the colors that came in my advent this year.
Oh, I love that.
So that's how fun that is. And I'm, like I said, favorite stitches. Hello.
Yeah, love
Yeah.
it.
Um, I did get a third one this morning. Now I only say that it's a favorite because again, smile mail. Whether you get an email, whether you get it in the mail,
Uh
to me, it makes me smile. So Judy from Crochet Every Day with Judy sent me an email, and in it was a garland, a crochet garland with gnomes. They're just little tiny gnomes. You could make
huh.
them as an ornament. You
Uh
can
huh.
make them as a applique, but the lady also said you could make them as a garland, and that's in my email. And it's free. The lady's name is Golden Lucy Crafts, and
Uh
so
huh.
I'm like, this is great, you know.
Oh,
And
love it.
I have a fourth one.
Come on, bring it on.
For the last couple weeks, we've been doing an ornament on my live from Christi's Closet
Mhm.
every Sunday, and that is definitely hit my list as a favorite stitches. It's so much fun.
Oh, nice, nice.
So yeah.
Is everybody making a different whatever ornament they want? Or are you making the same one
No,
together?
I'm given the instructions to do it
Oh,
together at that time, and then I'll tell you where I got the idea from. So if you missed
nice,
it, you can go and get the pattern. So, and
nice.
we've been bombarding the Happy Scrappy Challenge page with our finished items because obviously you can use scraps to make them. So it fits right into the
Very
theme
nice.
and
Very nice.
everything. Oh, and that will be ending December 31st, and we'll be closing down that page. So if anybody,
This is your last year for doing that?
yes,
All right.
yeah,
Okay.
we've done it. We've uh, exhausted our ideas together. So we've decided to close the page.
Done.
Yeah,
I understand this. I mean, that makes room for some other creative things to come up. So
right, right.
I'm over here like trying to make sure I have all the names while you're talking.
Hmm.
So when we get ready to do that drawing, but I can talk about a couple of favorites right
All
now.
right, great. I want to hear
So
them.
my first one is all a pattern I just discovered on and I haven't made any of them yet. I just found this on Instagram, and then I went and bought it because it was just too cute to pass up. And it is from Lulu's Little Shop, and it's a crochet pattern for gingerbread cookies. And if I could just, I haven't made them yet, but I think they're so super cute.
Huh.
And I'm looking forward to. I'll probably like, and it's like the little marshmallows are there, and here's individually, but they're really cute. And I'm looking forward to making a couple of these to add to my. If I gotta put up a tree because I have a 12-year-old, and gotta gotta put it up. So I'm going to put up a tree. So
Oh,
maybe.
you don't have one up yet. Oh my
No, I
goodness.
don't. I don't. But that's one of my favorites for the week that I discovered. I haven't made them yet, like I said, but I have the perfect yarn, so I'm probably going to do one. Maybe not today. This is a super busy weekend. I don't know how it happened. I usually don't do a million things in one day or even in one weekend, but this weekend is super busy.
Well,
Um,
you have a birthday.
yep, and that's why it's busy.
Happy birthday, Kim.
Thank you, thank you. My other favorite I have shown before, and down in a few minutes you're gonna see why it's a favorite this week. But it is my pearl setter that I show when I first got it. I don't know, it must have come up on the Instagram feed. Um, and I have shown where I've set pearls on a little change purse that I made in crochet because I was wondering if I was when I first got it. That's exactly what I thought. I could either set pearls on bags like fabric bags, or I could do it on crochet if it would work. And it does work. You have to definitely place the pearl in the right spot. Like you don't want to try to set it where there's a hole. You have to have a fabric that's pretty dense, so it's single crochet all the way. And you can use this and they catch. So I'm going to show you my project at some point, and you'll see why it is a favorite for the week. And it came with all these different sizes and pearls and different what you would call this. I don't know what you call it, but different sizes where for each pearl. Each pearl, like they have one of these for all the sizes.
I
Because you
can
kind of.
I say one thing here?
Mhm,
So
mhm.
you got that when last year?
Yeah, I think I got it last year or earlier this year, but yeah,
And where'd you get it from?
I believe I got this one on Amazon. I
Oh,
believe.
okay, because you know what? Of course, our girl Lori Gray
Uh
said, "Do not hit her with the bus. Do not." And I got to say that is a scavenger question right now. If you are watching and you are playing my scavenger hunt, what do we call enabling getting hit by the bus? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. That's it.
Yeah. So this, one of the things that I have to say about myself, I will get intrigued by a crafty tool and have no idea. what I'm gonna actually do with it, or not 100% sure if it's gonna work. I just feel like I need to have it in my toolbox. And so with this one, I did believe that I could do something with it with
Oh,
fabric
oh,
bag,
yeah.
but then
Yeah,
I realized
because
I
you
could do
make
something with cookies.
everything.
Yeah, so
You're all over the place. So
it does look like a bedazzler, but it's not a bedazzler. But it does look like one. And don't say that too loud. I might get one of those too. But anyway, but yes, thank you for the birthday wishes. And when you see someone asked about my tree and did it work, well, that is why it's a favorite, because for sure it did work. So we'll be showing that shortly. All right. Let's see. Who came in? Nightingale Crochet. Good morning. It's good to see you. Marshall Hurley. Good to see you.
that's Victoria. I remember now.
There you go. Yeah, that's right. Victoria Fly.
And yeah,
Ah.
that dang bus tends to run me down, back up, and do it again.
We take turns, Linda Jean. We take turns running each other over and hitting each other with buses. I mean, I wasn't even buying yarn. I haven't bought yarn in so long, but this week I have placed two orders, and it's because not anybody here, but Instagram folks have gotten me. They have gotten me this week, and so yeah.
Well, I got to tell you, I was definitely paying attention yesterday. Or was it yesterday? The day before. There was, that community tab that you have on your YouTube channel?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, apparently Miss Crystal Dietman put up something about putting up mystery boxes.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, oh, that was well over an hour ago. I'm not going to get any. But I went over there and son of a gun, I got one.
Well, good. Fun, fun, fun
So, of
stuff.
course, I'll be sharing it with all of you because, I
Oh,
gotta
wonderful, wonderful,
have it.
wonderful. Hey, Susie Belford, thanks for coming in this morning or afternoon, wherever you may be. Let me put the link in again in case any of you want to come on and show some of your work. That would be awesome. And what's next, Chris?
You don't have any more favorite stitches?
I'm just gonna do those two for now. I got that
Oh,
pattern and I got that, and I'll probably mention in conjunction with some of the projects that I'll share.
oh yeah. Of
Um,
course, they're all linked together, right? All
yeah,
right. Well, I know you want to talk about the shenanigans because that is kind of what we do when we make things like ornaments and
yeah,
kind of a shenanigan, right?
yeah, and right after this is our when we talk about the make along, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is all mine is gonna be bunched together. So this is
Yep.
gonna be my first thing I want to show you. Uh, it's shenanigans because I use the pearl setter, and it's a favorite, and
Oh,
it's an ornament, and boom, there you go, my
oh
little
my gosh.
tool.
So you put the pearls on with that machine?
I
You
did.
didn't have to put them on as you went along.
Yeah. So the way this was from the magazine that I had shared. I shared it last time we were together as a favorite. It's a crochet world crochet Christmas thing. That was
Oh,
a bus I hit Lori with that
yep.
time.
Yep.
And
Oh,
it
I do believe you hit Latoya with it now.
yeah, Latoya, I definitely
It
hit
just took a
her.
while to get across the country.
Yeah. so so and then I did a whole walkthrough of the magazine. The reason why I really liked it because it was so many doable projects in it, and that's not always the case with those crochet magazines. For me, it's usually like maybe a one or two that I might want to do
Mhm.
because it's either too much or too little or whatever. But it's a lot of just right stuff in that magazine, and this was one of the patterns.
Oh,
And I decided, so when you make it, you make these parts all separate. So
oh,
yes, then you can set the pearls before you stuff it, right? You just had to make sure that where you were going to sew the next piece, you didn't put a purl. And I was paranoid, which is why there's no purl right here, because I was like, oh, I can't put them too high. And then I decided to look at the pattern and count the rows, but I had already been done, and I was like, I should have counted ahead of time, because then I would have known I could have put a few more pearls a little bit further up. But this is how it came out, and I absolutely love it. I changed it. The pattern had a different star, and I picked something totally different. I know this is getting blown out, but
No,
I
not too bad.
I picked a little, very simple star off of some tutorial on Instagram, on YouTube, and it's much bigger than the pattern, because I use worsted weight. The pattern called for a number 3 light. I don't generally enjoy working with anything more than I really like worsted. My fingers get crazy with when it's too thin to crochet, but
Uh-huh.
anyway.
Well, so the box that came with the machine had all white pearls in it, right?
No, it had white, it had cream, but it also had this box.
Oh, okay. I thought, where does she get the colored ones?
And that's the one I decided as soon as I saw it. I was like, oh, I'm using this box because I want all the colors on the pattern. They just had like pearl colored ones. In the
Oh,
book.
Dory says the bus hit her. She looked all day for that magazine.
Oh, I can send you the link. It's on Annie's. It's on Annie's. Latoya just reached out to me on and I know Dory, you just said in the chat you don't do Facebook, but Latoya sent me a message on Messenger, and I sent her the link. I sent Lori the link. So thank you,
Mhm.
Linda Jean. Thank you, everybody. I
And
really
how much is that magazine?
it was $9.99, and actually
Oh,
it's on sale right now on Annie's for $6.99.
oh,
Um, if and you can either get digital or you can get the magazine. I personally wanted the magazine, so my husband bought mine at a store. But even if I had ordered it, I would have ordered the magazine and not the digital, because I just want it. Anyway,
right,
I
right.
do have Granny D in the back if we
Oh,
bring somebody up, but one last look at my widow Twee. Very happy with that project.
I love it. That's great. And you did that fast because you didn't have any Crojo, you said, and
It just all came back in the last couple of weeks. And so
ah,
I've done a lot of small things. And so I've been able to, that I find works. Like if you are having a hard time with anything, and I'll say this really quickly. When I was in college, before I went to college, I loved reading fiction. I love reading, loved it, and read all the time. But when college, you got that forced reading. And so I had to do so much forced reading that I really couldn't read when I got out of college for pleasure. So I
yeah.
started by reading magazine articles until I built that back up. So the same thing with this: when your Crojo goes away, do a little small project, get a instant gratification, and it kind of comes back. It also helps to watch everybody else's projects on Vlogmas. That helped. Here comes Granny D. Hey, Granny
Hey,
D.
Granny D.
Hey, Kim, I love that tree. I
Uh,
saw the pieces when you had them done, and I'm like, how's that totally different? It
yeah,
looks great.
it was
Hey,
confusing.
Christi.
Hi. So
Hey, fiber friends. All right.
I didn't ruin the secret Santa for you, did I?
No, no,
Oh,
no, no. But
okay.
the only when I'm just totally sure I know who it is, that I botch up. So I said, well,
Oh,
oh,
okay.
I said it's got to be Cynthia, because guess what it had in the card. But then I thought, well, I knew you were going to pick one of us, and I thought, well, maybe she passed it along.
Oh, I never thought of that. Pass it along and
Yeah, but look what the card said.
gotcha.
Yeah.
And she just
She
now
got
told me
she
that
got
her name
Deb
was
too.
on the very back of the card. Well, I totally didn't see that till she now told me. But y'all have to see that. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
great. So
Hey,
that'll be up later today, right?
yeah, I'll do it in just a minute.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I've got it done. I just have to set it to public. I just want to make sure it was kosher. It was good.
Okay.
But I had the very same reaction. I even said the same word that you did.
Oh my
I'm like,
God. That's
oh,
great. She got Deb too.
did she?
Yeah. But of course, Deb didn't tape it because she doesn't tape.
Oh
it.
my gosh. She's been paying attention, that Cynthia has, cause the one thing in that box is something I've been searching for a while.
Oh wow.
She went way above and beyond. Y'all have to see it. It's
We'll have
amazing.
to watch it.
Yes, we will.
Okay, well, I've been working on this, but I'm running out of this. This is Craft Smart from Michael's.
Mm-hmm.
But they ran out of it, and who knows if they'll ever get. I got like 3, but it's not enough to do,
Oh, well,
this is what it is.
To make a deal with a friend of yours, maybe.
I was.
That would be me, or the one over there has some.
Okay.
We can both help you out.
Probably would need like 3 more, but
Wow.
It's Ivy. I mean, I'd make a deal with what because anything's better than what I got. Ivy and cranberries is the color.
That's my favorite. It was so hard to find. We had to stalk. So every time I went in there and they had it, I would just grab some.
Well, I should have a long time ago, but I didn't think about it. And I love the way, y'all know my favorite stitch, about all I ever do in crochet is moss stitch, because I just love the way it comes out and it looks good on both sides, I think.
That's great.
And I've been keeping, I don't know if y'all have seen these before.
Ooh, what is that?
Okay, well, you might have seen, there's a small version of this that's round, and it's called the Yarnet.
Yeah.
They want $35 for those things.
It's expensive. Yeah.
Well, when Hobby Lobby had their clearance sale this last time, when they had the shirts and the stuff, all the gadgets and stuff, they had them for $10. So I got 2 of those the small yarnets then, and I gave one away on my channel, but I didn't know about this. Is called the Big Sully.
I have never seen that one.
Well, I didn't know about it till one of my subscribers told me, and then I found it. Amazon, eBay, I can't even remember now, but it's big enough, you see, for a whole big.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
And it has on top, it has a gauge for your knitting needles.
Oh, how cool is that?
And this little silicone thing comes off, so you can put notions, scissors, whatever.
Oh, wow.
In that part.
I gotta
and when
ask
you
you
take
something.
it off, this is the plastic part is all sealed up, so nothing's gonna fall out of there.
Dee, I gotta ask you something. Have you ever noticed that if you take a knitting needle and put it in one of the gauges and then go to another gauge and put it in, sometimes they are different?
I haven't noticed that, but I'm not surprised.
It bugs the crap out of me.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
You can get close, but, and that, I don't know, maybe you don't know, but Furls has been selling some of their streamlines, like the Solar Flare. They've been selling them for like $12. Either the size is off or something happened with the color. Maybe the coloring is missing in part of it, or a bubble, or I don't know.
Okay.
So I got 2 that were supposed to be the wrong sizes, but and I think I used a couple gauges, if I'm not mistaken, because I thought, well, that's weird, because the size is right on.
Huh.
Oh, wow.
It's off. It's just a teeny bit. Okay.
Wow.
Besides
I found it. I found the Big Sully on Amazon. It's $35 on Amazon.
And see, that's how much they want for the little one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So you can put, look, it has 2. You can put 2 different colors.
Mm-hmm.
It works great for when you're doing color work, huh?
Yeah, and also somebody, I think Cinnamon Stitches had the small yarn, and her husband put like a piece of Velcro on the dashboard, and then Velcro on the bottom part. So, you know, when they were on trips and she was a passenger,
there you
it
go.
kept it from falling on the floor. And you know how your floor is in the car.
Yeah. You don't want that.
Like mine is in the house. Well, I did a Santa hat.
Oh, look at how cute.
And I followed probably a bod pattern. I can't. No, it wasn't. It was Play Hooky with Me, which I had never heard of. HOOKIE.
Oh,
that's a cute name.
That's who it was. And then I was doing just a regular knitted beanie, and then I just decided. And this one I just did myself, which I don't wing stuff because I'm not good. And look at this shape at the top.
That's all right. When you put it on, you can't tell.
Yeah, when you put it on, it just does that. So
look at how cute it is. With the love it.
Then before that, I have no idea where this yarn came from, but I love it. It's purple or a plum color, actually. It's plum, and it's showing up on the screen.
Wow.
And I love tweed yarns.
Yeah,
that looks, you know what? They have one at Michael's that's that Craft Smart in the tweed like that.
They sure do.
I've got that. It's just it's not exactly the same.
They had like 3 or 4 colors.
But it's pretty. I got several of them too, you know.
Well, they were
I got everything except what I
like $239 or $249. Like that's a good price.
Yeah. And it's soft. There's not soft and squishy. It's great. Really you know, it's kind of like Mainstay at Walmart. I love Mainstay.
Well, I never used to. I like it now.
Yeah, it used to be terrible, but now
so did Craft Smart. Craft Smart used to be horrible too. They just fixed it. It used to be terrible. I mean, good for amigurumi, but not next to skin.
So somewhere along the way, somebody actually listened.
Well, it used to be made in China. I know Mainstay did, but you know, some of them, and I don't know whether it was the dye or whatever, even some of the ones made in China, I thought were okay. Hey, look, Christi.
Oh, I'm so glad people are getting use out of these pieces of jewelry.
Don't you know when I get jewelry, I wear the heck out of it. I love those old ones too. These are the little... What I'm doing for Vlogmas is not too much. Well, it's what I've been doing for the last couple of years, but I've been opening these.
Yeah, those are so cute.
But I have not kept up because at first I was like, I got too much stuff to do. I can't do something else. And I thought, how lame is it to just open yarn and not do anything with it? So here's my stitch again. It'll be a rectangular wrap again. Maybe one of these days, who knows? But maybe I'll come up with a bougie, like I say, or some other something that's not mouse stitch for a border.
Very nice.
So I just been opening these, and you know, I repurposed this. It was a tea advent calendar. I bought at Marshall's ages ago. I've used this the last 3 years.
Very cool.
These have the little drawers that pull out, and I just put, you know, the duct tape on it to decorate. I didn't know I was going to use it. Dumb me, didn't think about using it for Advent, or I would have made it Christmassy. But
very nice, though. Very smart.
I could do it. You know, somebody was talking about that Jimmy Beans. Oh, that was on Affordably Geeky this morning. That Jimmy Beans has a birthday box. It's like an Advent for your birthday.
Oh, well, they've got a lot of new ideas because they merged. Remember the year before when you used to be able to do a monthly with them? Well, they stopped it. And then they merged, like they bought Madeline Tosh or whatever.
Yeah.
And they merged, and now they've got all
these
new
I think
ideas.
They have a lot of different subscription boxes or whatever.
Yeah.
But I thought that was neat because, heck, I celebrate my birthday all month.
Come on now.
Of course. Yes.
Mine's in March and not till the 21st, but heck, we start on the 1st.
Oh, heck
Come
yeah.
on. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Thank you so
I'm
much,
done.
Jean.
Sorry I
Thank
took
you
up so much time. Merry Christmas. I
Merry
love
Christmas.
y'all.
Merry
you
Christmas.
too.
Happy holidays. Love you too. We'll see you in the chat.
Okay.
I got Ravini in the back of the house. I'll bring
All
her up
right.
next.
Hello.
Good morning. Hello.
Hello. How
And
are you?
I'm okay today.
Oh.
Um, it's been rough, honestly. Like you said earlier, I've looked forward to this group and what you guys do, a place to come to. Like with all the stuff that's going on, like sheesh, I need a break.
Oh,
Um,
good. I'm glad. Well, you always support us, and you
I'm
have not
here.
gone
Yeah,
away. You're still here. And
I'm here.
I've got to say one little thing here. Have you been opening your Advent from your Secret Santa every day?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
Ronnie helps me open them.
Okay.
I started making something, but like I don't have that much time, and
Yeah.
so
Well, I
I
was just curious if you opened it all at once or if you waited and did it.
no,
Okay.
but this little stinker opened Kim's Advent. The first day I got it, we opened the whole thing. Um, and I was like, yes, fine. I want to see what is in there too. So yes. So
Yeah.
here we
Well,
are.
that one you had seen though, because the box of 12 from the Darn Good Yarn, you had seen that, so you
Yes.
pretty much
I was
knew what
like,
that was. Yeah. Oh
um,
well. Okay. Well, what'd you bring on today?
well, so I have a few things. I got an early Christmas present from hubby. He got me this a yarn winder.
Oh, you didn't have one.
No, because I don't have. I've only been buying um those balls of yarns. So like
Oh,
I have like a few hand-dyed hinks now. So I was
yeah.
like, oh, I want to wind them up, and I've been
Right.
telling.
But not only is it good for your hand dyed hanks, but it's good for when you do scraps if you want to make a scrap ball.
Oh,
Okay.
so
And
I
when you
can
get
use it
to the
too.
end of a skein, you can use it up to
Good,
quickly
because I
put.
have a basket with all the leftovers yarn, and I'm like, I'll get
Yeah.
to that someday. And he also got this thing to go with it,
Oh, yay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like excited. I'm so excited to use it.
Now you
Um,
can make your own advent calendar to send to
I
somebody.
know.
He's a keeper. He's a keeper.
He,
Uh-huh.
he supports, even though he comes in here and he's like, "You have Michael's in here," and I'm like, "No, I don't. No." And then next day he gave me money to go buy more yarns.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yes, and so I have some progresses. This one is
Oh my gosh.
it's a gingerbread.
Okay, so it's corner to corner gingerbread. The white and the blue is the corner down here,
Yes,
and you're working your way that way. Okay.
yes. So this
Oh,
is
I love
for our Stephanie's group.
Okay.
I'm doing her decoration.
Oh, okay. So Stephanie has what did she call it?
The
Oh,
Great Christmas
okay. So you have to make something that goes for a decoration for your
decoration.
tree or in your house or something like that. Yeah.
So I don't know if I want to make it to be like a wall hanging or a pillow cover. I haven't
wow.
decided yet.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's turning out to be bigger than I expected it to. And then I've picked up my outland.
She is hilarious.
It's a photo bomb.
She asked me when I do this. Yeah, she actually knows Kim and Christy.
Oh,
And she would ask me she says, when are you going into the computer?
aw.
So then I picked up my Outlander.
Okay.
Oh, how pretty.
right? So it's
Yes.
growing. I still have like 20 more rows.
Yeah, don't worry.
So
I
you
won't
can
take that
see.
down anytime soon.
Okay, good.
Because well, it's because I'm doing Outlander stuff, and why not leave it up?
Yeah. And then I have two finishes. And this is my over the rainbow scarf
Oh
from.
yes.
So I tested this for Stephanie as well.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Oh, how
Uh-huh.
pretty.
And
Yeah.
these are.
Oh, I
Very nice.
love it. How unique is that?
Yeah, that's
You
different.
see?
Mhm.
Oh, very unique.
Yeah.
I like it.
And then I have one more finish that I think I showed part of it last time. So my pocket shawl.
Oh yes.
Oh,
It's
look at how
finally finished.
Are you gonna gift that to someone
So
or the?
this is the one I made for my cousin in
Aha.
Florida. I don't know why she wants this, but I'm like,
it's very pretty.
it's thick and heavy,
Right. And yeah,
Oh, wow. Look at how pretty.
right?
yeah.
So I'm
But she
hoping
gets
to
to
mail
have
this out
something you
soon.
made.
I made it
E-
since,
Every stitch you put love in it, and it's hers now. So
yeah,
yeah.
and I made it since last year for her. So hope, you know, I'm like, just bear with me. It's coming.
Yeah. Well, we're very your projects are always just amazing. Your stitch
Mhm.
definition
Thank
is
you.
amazing. I admire your work so much. So thanks for coming on to share it with us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
And
guys.
and thank you for my
Oh,
snowman.
yes.
Oh,
So
how
I have to make one for my tree now.
Yes, I
Yeah,
that
hubby likes it, and he's like, "Well, where's mine?"
nice.
yeah,
All
it's
right, bye.
adorable.
You want to
Thank
say
you.
bye? Say bye.
Bye,
Bye
Ronnie.
bye.
Bye.
Bye
Good
bye.
to see you. All right. How is that?
Well,
Well,
Dory said that it works for air conditioned buildings when you have something like that to
yeah,
plug
that's
into.
true.
And
And they will.
I agree because don't you have air conditioning at work and you don't have control over it? Someone
And in a place like Florida, they for sure are going to have air conditioning everywhere. So
right,
that's probably
right.
why she wants it.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to do this, right? We're going to draw, unless you have someone in the back room hiding.
No, no, no.
Okay, so what we've been doing since what? October, November, December, right?
Yes.
We've been making ornaments. You could have made any craft ornament that you wanted to and post it in my Facebook group under the ornament make along from Hook and Stitch Live.
Yep.
And we've been taking names and putting them in a hat over here today.
Yep. Yep. I'm actually double checking. I forgot why I got so into the people's projects that I stopped making sure because I think I have a little bit of a different number than you told me you had. So I wanted to make sure I got everybody.
Well, I did see there were several at the end that had already made one at the beginning. So I counted 24. Am I wrong? How many did you get?
I got 22, so that's why I said something that's not right with mine. Oh, how come I can't get all the comments? So yeah, so let's keep chatting. What? What? Wait, why did suddenly all of the comments go away on mine? Oh, comments. Okay. Okay, previous comment. I just got to make sure. Oh, I just got to make sure I got everybody. But yeah, we can chat away and I'll make sure that I got everybody.
Okay, well, while we're chatting, I will tell you that when we draw, Kim's going to put her hand in the thing and pull out a name. When you draw, you'll draw one for you and one for me.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are the one that is drawn for me, you will get a choice of a bracket spot, which there are several spots left open on the bracket board. If you already have a spot on the bracket board, then of course you can't choose that. So you can pick anything from under the tree. So
Wonderful.
that will be what I'm doing today for the finals.
Okay.
And, if you don't know what's under the tree, well, and you're chosen, well, we'll kind of go over it, but all you have to do is watch one of the vlogmases that I recently did where I showed everything or talked about everything. And I think that was, what day was that? Possibly. I don't remember. Somebody will be able to tell us.
Yeah.
I think it was 16. Anyway, so
They just have to go back and look, right?
yeah, I did. There's, I think, 10. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 items under the tree at the moment, and there are 3 bracket prizes at the moment. They will change. They will get updated as Vlogmas plays out, which also goes through most of January too. So just saying.
That's so cool that yours goes on for quite some time.
Yeah, I get addicted. I have a lot of addictions, basically. But I get addicted, and I see that this game here will not be done for Christmas. Well, I knew it wouldn't. But my Vlogmas would not stop anyway until after Russian Christmas because, you know.
That's what you did last year too, right?
Nationality requires me to keep thinking about what my grandparents did and that kind of thing. Old country. Mm-hmm.
I hear ya. All right, I'm almost done here. I just got to check a couple more, and then I'm gonna count what I have.
Wow, 34 in the room, Kim.
What? Come on now. I think I want to have like. I'm grateful for what we have. Let me just stop.
I know. It is a long, drawn out show, and there's all kinds of places you could be today.
Yep.
Instead of being here wishing Kim a happy birthday.
Okay, here's one I didn't get. All right. So yes, it's a long show, but it's super interesting.
I think so. You can always watch the replay too. I have a playlist on my channel that tags all of them in and puts them in order. So you could go back to the first one and laugh like heck at us because we didn't know what we were doing. And now we don't plan a thing. We just get on here and wing it.
We just go for it. We just go for it, people. We just go for it. I got her. Okay, sorry. I'm almost there, people. I'm almost there.
So while she's doing that last one, I do want to say one more time that tomorrow I'll be doing another ornament make-along. This one will also be given, the directions will be given on the live tomorrow from Christi's Closet, and you will be asked to go ahead and post your finished ornament in the Happy Scrappy challenge page, the Facebook page, and I will draw a winner from those, and the person will have a chance to get on the bracket board. So yeah, how fun is that?
Very fun, very unique, very creative. And
well, thank you.
I love it because it's not what no one else is really doing this type of thing. And so that's always cool because there's so many of us doing podcasts. It's always fun to find people doing something a little bit different.
Yeah. I do have a very unique scavenger hunt that I do. I kind of try to ask you to just keep it to yourself so that way you don't give away the fun and don't comment the scavenger hunt questions or anything like that. And then that way, as you're watching any videos that I do throughout the whole entire month of December, I talk about the scavenger hunt sometimes. And I have a prize to show for that today. If actually I've showed it, but I figure Kim's busy. I'll go ahead and gab and put in some yarny goodness on the screen. And that way, if you haven't heard of the scavenger hunt, you can go back and watch my Vlogmases and you could play. You could just do that.
Yep. There you go.
Here is a Yarnable subscription box for the month of December called Grape Crush, based on the Sugar Plum Fairies. Yeah, you ready? That means grape and purple, right?
Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Check that skein out. It is
Oh my gosh. Wait a minute.
gorgeous.
Is that like a choice for a prize? 'Cause
It is the winner from the scavenger hunt is going to win that.
oh my goodness.
See, you didn't even know. Haha.
No, look at how beautiful that is.
Yeah,
That is
this
worth
is just lovely. It is a plush DK 100% superwash merino, which means you cannot feel that is wool. You can wash it in the washing machine, dry it in the dryer, I am sure of. 218 yards of loveliness. Plus, you get the straws and the pin. There's a pin in here, or some kind of, wait a minute, stickers. Yeah, that's a pin for your project bag if you want to put it
Oh,
on there.
I like that.
Yeah.
I love putting pins on my bag.
Yeah, so go ahead and make sure you play the scavenger hunt. Just keep your comments on a piece of paper, and we will get to it by the end of the month or so, by the end of Vlogmas, and we will draw a winner in that game eventually.
All right. I think I'm good here.
All right. I did have one more thing I want to talk about during the middle of the show here, so go ahead.
Okay. Go for it. Talk.
Okay, well, Kim and I did the carousel box together. The carousel box went to 12 people, and I've been opening this box and showing an item every so often during No Filter Vlogmas, which means that if I'm with Stephanie, I've been opening the box and reading an entry in here. I asked everybody that got the box to put an entry in, and I know that Kim read a few that she got the box in the middle of the group, so she got to see what was in here, and she got to read these. And I was on Jill the Fiber Floozy the last time, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you that the next entry that was in here was from Terry at the Yarn Joy podcast.
Nice.
The entry says, "Thanks so much for inviting me to join in this carousel. I enjoyed seeing everyone's ornaments. I hope that whoever gets mine enjoys them. Blessings to all, Terry." That is so much fun to have this book forever.
Isn't that great?
Yes.
I love it. And you could actually, if we had, or for anything, any carousel, you could use it again. Or if we decide to do that again, you could do it again.
Yeah. Yep. And there are still a couple that I haven't opened and shown on the screen yet. So, there are. Here's one. I'm going to open this one just to show it because it's so cute. It is a green and red one. And look at that.
I love it.
Everybody, I think, likes to make ornaments, don't you?
Oh, I enjoy it. I am in the process. I won't be showing them today because they're for a swap.
I know. I've been working on mine too.
Yeah, and I love how they're coming out. I'm very excited, but I can't show them.
No, but we will. Well, I don't know if we'll show those.
I'm gonna take like a little video of mine before I send them off, so I can add them to some kind of video down the line.
Okay, that's a good idea. So I'll show more of this box as the videos go on for Vlogmas, but I just thought I'd do that right there in that middle. So are you ready?
I'm just about ready. I love how that box is like gone through. It's gone across the country and around the world, and
it started out in California about 2 years ago.
Yeah,
and then it came to me, and then it went all the way down to Florida, all the way across to Texas, up to Arizona, over back to California. It was supposed to go to Alaska, only it had a pit stop, and somebody from Alaska came to California instead.
Yeah.
And then it went over to, I don't even know, North Carolina, Pennsylvania.
Detroit. It went to Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah. And I think it was even out west somewhere too.
Yep. Yep,
mean,
it
like,
went down to New Mexico.
yeah, well, yeah, went down there. Oh my gosh, it went
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm ready. All right. So if you pull one for me, that person, if you are here, you can tell me what you want. And if you want a bracket board spot, you can tell me what number and I will give it to you right away because we don't want your number to be given away tomorrow to somebody else.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so I'm pulling the first one from the ornament make along. Thank you for participating. And the very first person is, can you see it?
Ravini.
Okay,
It's
seriously.
Ravini. It is. It's Ravini.
Ravini, you get to pick. You get to pick.
All right. Congratulations to Ravini. See, now we did this the old way, and you just don't know what's going to happen.
You don't.
Ravini already has a spot on the board. So I will, you know what? She's here. Let me just say this. Ravini, if you would rather take a choice from Kim and we'll pick another one from me or something under the tree, your choice. Let's see what she wants to do.
Well, let me tell you what your choices are if you want to consider taking something from me. Either a project bag
Ooh, that's made by Kim?
made by Kim. It's like I would say this is like a medium size because I didn't put a huge gusset on the bottom, but you can fit a decent project in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So project bag is one of the choices. Also, or two skeins of Karen Simply Soft Party in the colorway Spring Sparkle.
All
So
right.
you could choose one of those.
Okay, let's see what she has to say here. Ravini, you're going to have to tell us. Do you want something from Kim? And what is it? Or do you want one prize from under the tree? Let me know.
Let us know. Put it in the chat. Shall we she's thinking, so shall we pick another? Well, we gotta wait because she
Yeah,
might
because she has
have to
to
know
be
what's left over.
right. It's so hard to choose. I know. That's why I did that.
She's a lucky duck.
I know. Well, she participates in everything.
Yeah.
I mean, everything. As you can see, she's been doing Stephanie's stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That does it. That does it. She still hasn't made a choice. We can't move on until you make a choice.
Project bag from Kim, she says. All right. I would have done that too because you know why? She doesn't have one. That's why.
She doesn't have one of mine.
No.
Boom.
I'm sure of it. I've been hoarding them.
Yeah, no, she doesn't. She still doesn't have one, and I haven't been making one. But I gotta say, I've been feeling that itch to get back on that sewing machine. So, boom! Congratulations, Ravini, you got the bag.
All right. Well, then I guess you can pick another person.
Okay, so we reiterate: you do need a United States address to win a physical prize. You have to reach out to us and claim your prize. You can send me a message on Messenger. Tell me what you want, and we will go from there, and we will get it out to you. Even though we may have your address already, still we want you to reconfirm your address because we've definitely had situations where people have moved and they forgot to let us know in the past. So we don't make any assumptions. Okay, next.
Right. And on another note, Ravini, you may not have a lot of project bags, but I don't know if you had one that actually Kim made, handmade by Kim, the crafty Gnome.
Pretty sure she does not.
I don't think she does. No, not a lot of people do.
All right, here we go. I'm picking the next person.
All right.
This is somebody who's never won before that I can remember.
Rhonda Hoskins. All right. Well, she's won on my channel several times.
All right, Rhonda. So what is she picking?
I don't know. Rhonda, congratulations. I don't know if she's here.
She was. Oh no, she wasn't. No, she wasn't necessarily here. So
Okay.
Rhonda.
What I'll do is I will tag her in tomorrow's weekly post that I post, and we will find out if she
All
won.
right. Okay. Congratulations, Rhonda. The next one is just for me. It's gonna be.
She does have a spot on the
Oh,
bracket board, so she'd have to pick a prize.
okay. She'll
Okay,
pick a
so I
prize.
will just leave it that way. I will leave it that she can pick a prize from under the tree.
So the next prize for this make along is going to be the Karen Simply Soft Party in the colorway Spring Sparkle. You get 2 skeins of this. All right, let's see. All right. I'm mixing it up. And I have no clue. Okay, here's the one coming out.
Lori?
Bad handwriting. Lori Malcolm.
I believe that would be I don't know who that is.
Lori Armstrong. It's Armstrong.
Okay.
Malcolm Armstrong. It's the same person. Sorry.
All right. I know her as Armstrong since she got married. I don't even know how many years ago. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I just, Facebook names.
Yep. Okay. So Lori Armstrong wins
the Karen
yarn. Okay.
Yep. I'm putting her sticker right on there, Lori. Congratulations. You win the Karen Simply Soft.
Yeah, she's here. Yep.
Congrats. All right.
She has a spot on the board too. See that? Yep. See that? So, and the board isn't even half full, and all those names you pulled are already up there. Wow.
All right. Do I need to pull again? You have another prize? That's it for me. Tapped out. I only brought 2.
No. Yeah, okay. Go ahead. Pull another one. What the heck?
One more. See if we can pull out some other prize, but
that's okay.
Right. Here we go. And I think it's Karen K.
It's Karen K.
Yep.
Karen K.
There you go, Karen K. You're a winner.
Yeah, Karen's already on the board. So,
congrats, Karen. You are. What are you? You gonna pick something? She's got to pick something under the tree.
Yep.
All right, Karen's here.
She's here.
She is.
That's okay. It's the last one for today. As long as she picks by today, so that way I can go on tomorrow and not worry about what she wants. So, choice of under the tree. I wrote it down. Okay, we're gonna move on.
All right.
To whether or not we are going to start a make along in January. Normally, now the reason why I'm going to mention it is because normally we talk about it off screen and we have not. However, we broke the year up last year into quarters. It worked out good. I think that if we just pick and stay with what we have, we kind of like it, and it goes with our channels, it goes with us, our show. So what that was, do you remember the name of it?
Was it my shenanigans one, or was it a finish?
No,
it was. It was. What was it? I can't remember.
Can't remember.
I think it was finishing. It was like whips. Something about whips.
Yeah. Let me just flip through here, and I will find it. January first quarter make along is called the finish along.
All right, guys. So that one goes from January through March, right?
Yeah. So what you will do is you will pick up an old whip of some type that is not scrap item size.
Right. Right. It's got to be substantial.
Yes, and you will work on that for the 3 months, and so we'll announce more of it in Jan. Well, we'll put a post up sometime in January about it, but we won't get together again until the end of January. And you know what? I didn't even look at that calendar, but
and don't forget that we host the show on my channel, but all of the make-alongs are where you enter is on Chris's Facebook page, and it'll be in the. I'm sure you guys already have it, but it will be in the notes below, description box below. But for January, what are we looking at here? We're looking at the 22nd, maybe.
okay, all right,
That's the fourth. There's 5 Saturdays in January.
all right. We'll try that one. We'll try the 22nd,
The
and we will
22nd.
probably be able to pull some randoms that day because it'll be up all month. So
Yep.
you can expect that. So what that means is January's finish along will include you to put a picture of what you're making in progress. We won't be looking for a finish at that time, right?
Right.
Okay.
Correct.
All right.
Get her done. Get her done. Lori says, "Get her done" is my favorite one.
Yeah. Yeah, that was not in January. That was later on my channel, but yes, it definitely is. Okay. All right. So at this point, I want to talk about Hook's Handmade Classics and move on. If anybody wants to come on, just let Kim know. Pop the link in anytime.
Hi, Anita. Thanks for popping in.
Hi, Anita. What I'm going to show as far as classics is my finish of a classic pattern, like a pineapple pattern that I've been working on for the whole year of 2021. And all of you have been doing it with me, except for Kim. She pooped out, but that's okay. That's allowed.
100%.
I'll still keep you as a friend, even though you didn't do the pineapple blanket with me. But I did finish it, Kim, and I can't wait to gift it to my daughter. So I'm just going to real quick hold it up. It's all done.
Oh, look at that.
And I put it in the classics department because I feel that it's a heirloom, something that was done in, I don't know, how's it looking on the camera?
Looking great. Looking great. It's beautiful.
It's done in a tweed. Okay. So it's kind of like a cream tweed. That'll go with her. She's got black and gray in her living room. I figured it'd go with it perfect.
That sounds perfect.
Why I picked it.
Oh,
It's
I love
just
it.
a throw, right? It's a throw, but it's done in acrylics. She can wash it. She can dry it. She can throw it around, and it'll last a good
It'll
long
last
time.
forever.
Yeah.
It'll definitely be something that will be around for generations to come. So
Yeah.
that is awesome.
So what I'm doing is I'm waiting until January to draw the winner of this. This person will receive a beautiful project bag that Lori Gray made. If you want to see a picture of it, you can go to the Facebook group under the featured tab because Facebook decided to change the name. That's all. It is still the same way it used to be. You just click the feature tab and only the shenanigans going on will appear at that current time. And that make along is in there. And I do have to say that Debbie and I have picked out a pattern to do something very similar to this make along for next year, 2022.
Right on.
So what we're suggesting you do while you're waiting for that to be announced is to gather up some cakes. And what I mean by that is cakes like this. 4 medium cakes that have a color change, maybe like an ombre or one like this.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, I want to show you a different one. And, something like that. What I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to do is I'm going to use mine. So ombres, mandalas, and I'm going to make a square out of each one. So all my squares are going to be different,
Mm-hmm.
but it'll be the same pattern.
Ah, nice.
So that's kind of like Deb and I are kind of like putting together an idea
Mm-hmm.
and squares that'll be however big your skein of yarn is.
Mm-hmm.
So it might turn out to be about 18 inches.
Wow.
So that's what you want, because you don't want to do like 50 squares. You only want
Right.
to do one each month. So get prepared for that by just putting together a bunch of your stash cakes.
Chris, when does the pineapple make along end?
It does end December 31st. I'm giving you all month to sew the blanket together and post a post of it finished. But I won't draw it on the 31st. I'll wait a couple days. So sometime in the first week of January, though, I should be drawing it, because I want to get working on the next one.
Yeah. Well, I looked at the feed and so many people did get their squares done. So I look forward to seeing all the finishes as they
Yeah.
put them together. But man, you guys are awesome. I don't know. We'll see if I can get my focus together. It just depends. Like I seem to be able to, I just have a hard time doing something for a whole year, or even like a few months. But anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. And, I'm excited about the fact that many people did something with me on a yearly basis. But
Yeah.
my hats, and more hats is that way too.
Yeah,
and
true.
that will be going on for the third year, 2022. Great. So I'm excited to announce that as well. And you do have a final bonus round gift in that as well. So 2021's bonus will be drawn from the hats, and more hats. And that is a Lori Gray handmade bag. Nice. And she sent me next year's bag for next year. And here it is. And I haven't opened it. And I won't open it until it's time to draw from 2021. So I'm going to keep that sealed. And I'm not going to look at it myself either.
Wonderful.
And nobody seems to understand how easy it is for me to just let that sit there and not look at it.
Most of us can't wait that long. But I wanted to say that hi to Melanie and Angela. Thanks for coming in. Again, I am very impressed with all of you all who have made those squares and posted them up, and the throws are coming out so beautifully. So
yeah,
good job, everybody.
Yeah, and I want to thank Lori for helping me with that too, because she helped by putting up the pictures.
Yeah.
Now, since then, I have done a tutorial of it, actually, kind of, sort of. I needed the confidence, I believe, and the figure out how to use your camera and stuff like that. That's not easy stuff. It's not.
Steve is in timeout, he said, but or somebody was in timeout. But anyway, wonderful. Deb is doing her border today.
He said that Lori Armstrong's is in timeout. She sewed it together and she thinks she needs to take it back apart. The easiest way I found to take it apart is to take your squares and find your seam and start to pull the seam apart and take a couple out, pull the seam apart, take a couple out. So you're going to take it and hold it up like this, and then just keep pulling it a little bit at a time and take it out. And it should be okay. If you lay it down and try to do it, you're going to keep yanking on the wrong one. But if you hold it up and pull it away from each other, that'll start to pull and you'll see your seam. Because your yarn is all the same color, so you're gonna be like, oh, how do I do
that? I don't know if hers is though. Lori's, didn't she use several different colors?
Well, yeah, but you're trying to hide that, so I'm sure it's going to blend in somewhere, either on your left color or your right color, right?
And Steve, yours is all finished. I probably saw it. What color is yours, Steve? What color is
Yeah,
that?
his is done. I
All right.
posted a finish of his. There are like 300 comments in that, being that
That's
it's all
crazy.
year.
And we have 39 people in the room, and we're getting close to having more people than we've ever had, which is what I've been talking about throughout the week on my videos, like hoping that we will have more people than we've ever had. But we
Oh,
haven't gotten there yet. But
huh.
anyway,
Do you
let
have a
me.
classic, right?
I do, and it is not knitting or crochet.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I am so sorry, but I
All
drank
right.
too much coffee. I'll be right back.
All right, guys. So here it is. Can you see that? This is a hoodie that I made for Jordan. You guys, if you've been watching my little vlogmas or my Kim Simber, because I'm not really doing vlogmas, but hashtag Kim Simber, you've seen my son opening his well, he's not really in the videos. You hear his voice. He was in maybe one of them when we were in the car, but he's 12 and a half, almost 13. And when he was less than 2 years old, I attempted to make him a little camouflage hoodie. And if you could see it up close, you will see all the boo boos. I'm not a great garment sewer, but I was so proud of myself. So this is as best I can get for classic. It is 12 years, it's probably 10 years old, and I still have it because though it's not perfect, I made it. I made it for him, and I swear one day if he has a son or a daughter, they will at least put it on for a for a photo op. But yeah, I saw it. I was actually looking for a hat that I made him years ago, and I couldn't find it, but I found the little hoodie that I made him several years ago, and so that is the best I can do for classic. I mean, I've been crafting and making things probably all my life, but the full on crafty goodness did not really kick in 100% until I moved to LA about 20 years ago. So there you go. Okay, bye, Susie. We'll see ya. Um, let's see. But yeah, I'm loving it, and I will keep it, and I will at least, whether he has a boy or a girl one day, I will put it on them and take a shot, take a picture of them wearing the little hoodie that I made. So
Oh yeah.
it's a handmade. It's just not knitting or crochet,
Uh-huh.
and it's
And
not.
that's okay. That's
Yeah.
okay because this is all about handmade items. Yeah.
So it was fun to make.
Well,
All right.
thanks for sharing it with us. Absolutely. And
Yeah.
like for instance, we're gonna move on to finishing stitches anyway, right?
All right. Yeah.
So I feel the same way that you do. Like for the first time you finish something that you've never made that before, you're so proud of it. You don't want to give it away.
No, 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 no. I've got, so, I'm from Chicago, right? And so is my husband, even though we pretty much met and married here. We met briefly in Chicago, but long story. But we are both from Chicago. And Chicagoans are diehard fans of their sports teams, whether they win or not. They will never give up on the Cubs. They will never give up on the Bears. They will never give up on the Bulls. I'm a fair weather fan. I'm not I'm just in when everything is exciting. But my
Uh-huh.
husband is very much like my dad was, full on Bears fan. So when Jordan was a baby, and I think the Bears played on the NFL opening night or whatever, and they both had Bears jerseys. I still have Jordans, and I'm gonna keep it. So
Yes.
that a child of his, boy or girl, will put that thing on.
Oh, yeah. So that reminds me of my one finish I had for this month that I already showed, but I brought it on today because why not?
Why?
Um, I have been doing baby sweaters in knit now for about a year or longer, maybe. And I hadn't done a piece where you actually make 3 or 4 pieces and then sew them together. I hadn't
Mhm,
done one like that. So
mhm.
this one is done that way. It is a cardigan
Oh, how nice.
and it's done in that charisma. strawberry multi.
Oh, how pretty.
And I think I didn't do bad for the first sew together.
No, you did pretty good there.
And yes, you just, some of it you do the body part and then
Mm-hmm.
you break off, but basically it's piecework and you have to set these sleeves in.
Yeah, good
A
job.
darn good thing I had crocheted and set sleeves in with that way because it made
Mm-hmm.
it much easier.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I avoid that kind of a sweater like the plague. I'm gonna need that thing to be all done in one piece.
I can't wait till I see her on Sunday so I can see her wearing it on Sunday
Oh, how
because I did about 18 month size, but it's a bulky
uh-huh.
yarn and I
Mm-hmm.
hadn't done a bulky yarn for her yet. So
Uh-huh.
this is definitely, I mean, I did a half for her in bulky, but not a sweater.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm loving it. And that charisma yarn, oh my gosh, you only need like 1.5.
For a baby one. Uh-huh. Very nice.
Yeah,
Very
so
nice.
I did talk about that on one of my Vlogmas or creating with Christi. I have a new segment that I've been working with doing that. So yeah, and you got another finish though, don't you?
I got a whole bunch. All right, so here I'm gonna show. I've been teasing things, but this I straight up posted this on Instagram. So if you follow me over there, you've already seen this. This is also a favorite. I'm just waiting because I didn't want to show these yet. But I love this pattern. It is by Angelia Whitson. She has a podcast called Crocheting House Mouse. And there was a time where she was really prolifically designing, and I've made several of her things. So I can highly recommend her as a pattern designer. And then she started having some health issues and she kind of stopped. But her patterns are available. This one is a free one, and it is a gingerbread cookie pattern.
Oh, it's
So
cute.
here's the girl, and then here is the boy.
Oh yeah. That's cute.
Yeah, so she showed it on one of her vlogmas, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and get those done because they were quick and easy.
Yeah.
Yep. Girls upside down. So that
Yeah, that's adorable.
so cute.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
that's one finish, or two finishes really. And actually, you guys, this one I was if you've been following, if you're on my Facebook group, I definitely teased this one. So now you see the reveal. It was teased. I have another one that I was teasing, and I can't wait to show you. Can I show another?
Yes, I don't really have anything more to
All
say
right.
now.
I love this one, guys.
Oh my gosh. Look
Here's
at
a
the
little baby.
show the butt. Show the
with
butt.
a
Show the butt. Yeah.
Hey, so cute. It's a baby in a snowman suit. And I'm actually going to
Oh,
post this in you guys' snowman along.
oh,
But here's
yes.
the baby in a snowman
I
suit.
was getting to that. We are running a no filter fibercast a snowman along. It is for December through January, and you just make a snowman themed item and post it in both Stephanie and my Facebook group post. Oh, that is so cute.
So this
Okay,
is
so
actually a free pattern
oh, it
from
is.
Amigurumi Today. And it's
Oh,
actually a set of these. There's the snowman, there is a Santa, and there is a little elf girl. And yeah. And this one, when I first saw it, it was just in the picture of the elf girl. And I was like, where's the snowman? I want to do the snowman. And it took them another day before they posted the snowman. But this is what I've been teasing. You guys have seen his eyes, part of his hat. You saw his legs, but I've teased him for the whole week. And
and
here
you put buttons on him too.
yeah, I did what? Buttons? Yes,
Yeah.
the pattern called for it, and I just happened to also have those buttons. And that's the beautiful thing about being a craft supply hoarder. I didn't have to go to the store for anything.
That's great. Yeah, that is
So when you make this,
yeah, that's
actually,
your mojo right there. Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
And the pattern, you keep this as a hat, and it's removable, but I tacked mine down. I didn't want it to be removable, so I just tacked it down. And I just absolutely love this guy. I
That's
love
so
him.
cute. Yeah.
He's so cute. So
Oh
there
my
you go.
gosh.
That's the
Yeah,
other one I teased.
that is great, Kim.
I still have more. So
Oh, good. Good, because we're still got time.
all right. So that was one. Okay, here's another one I just teased with one picture. One picture, close-up shot of the yarn. And this is from the same book that I made the big cat out of, that my coworker gave me. And this is an actual, it's so funny looking, like a little lamb. It's a lamb.
Oh my gosh, though, there's another one with buttons. Look at that.
Yeah, there, that one is.
Oh, I
This,
gotta see the butt. I gotta see the butt.
the pattern called for
The butt.
two different sizes of yarn. It did call for the number 6 super bulky and then worsted. So it didn't come out like this. Is probably just a little bit bigger than it would have been. Um, like the other things that I've made, I've used the blanket yarn, but it called for worsted. Well, this one didn't come out giant because it did call for this bigger yarn. So,
Oh, okay. All right.
so
Yeah, look at her little feet. Oh my gosh. That is unusual. Very
and
nice.
and it had it was something else it was a different pattern for that, and I did something different.
Yeah, you put a pearl on it.
Yeah, and I think I did a different flower too. But yeah, I did put a little pearl on it.
Yeah.
And there you go.
That is awesome. Oh my god.
So that was fun. Okay.
Yeah. Does she have a name?
I haven't named her yet. It's just called what was it called in the pattern? Yeah, I haven't named her yet. It was just like fluffy sheep or something like
Do
that.
you remember the lambkin?
The lambkin. No, I don't.
I think that I don't remember what her name is. Somebody will know. Granny
Oh,
D.
oh, you
know.
mean the lady with the puppet?
Sherry
something?
Sherry.
Yes.
Sherry.
Yes.
She had a puppet.
Yes.
What was her name?
I don't remember, but we can look it up as soon as I finish. Yep. There you go. All right. One more or two more, and we are done with Kim's finishes. So clearly the mojo is
Stop a second. I gotta say something funny. So I have the chat on my phone at down on the table, okay? And because I'm an moderator, it showed me that something needed to be approved. Well, it's because Granny D wrote the word butts in.
That's hilarious.
It needed to be approved.
That's
And
hilarious.
she says, Kim, you're gonna have to make something with a big booty to surprise Christy with when you turn it around and she has to see the butt.
Well, my cat that was from this same pattern, the way they wrote it, it had a big butt, and so it did have a curve out. But somebody said the name. It's lamb chop. It was
It's lamb chop. All right, thank you for that.
This is gonna be lamb chop. I'm doing
Yes.
lamb chop. This is lamb
Oh.
chop, guys. By the way, I don't like lamb chops. I had some when I was in Chicago for the very first time. Not for me at all.
So we just have to keep our lambs in the backyard for wool.
Yeah. I don't want any lamb chops. Lamb chop and sherry. That's right. Yep.
Yeah,
So
they
all
were
right,
awesome.
last finish that I can share. I got a bunch of other stuff, but I can't share.
Okay.
But here we go. In the theme of snowman and gnome alongs and all of that.
You got those towels right there.
I got some gnome
Yeah.
towel toppers. I got the
Yeah.
same towel as in your background.
Mhm. Well, that's another one of the questions. How many snowmen do you count in my background?
There you go. So, like I
Yeah, those
said,
are cool. Are those going to be gifted?
well, I had decided that I'm keeping mine because the more I think about it, the more I realize I don't think I was going to give them to my mother, But my sister is so particular, and she's like the decorator or whatever. I'm pretty sure they won't get put up. So
Well, and again, those aren't meant to be used. They're meant for decoration,
yeah,
right? Wouldn't
yeah,
you think?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because you don't want to mess them up. Because when you use kitchen towels, they get messed up.
Oh, absolutely. Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Good
So
job on them. So what's like the third one you made, right? You made some early in the year.
I made Valentine's Day ones. I made St. Patrick's Day ones. I made just a plain old summer one. I've made
Oh,
these. So
I
I think
forgot
maybe that's number
those.
5. I think I've got 5 sets so far.
I sold all mine except for like one. So,
Oh wow.
well, I've been taking them to craft fairs, so
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think I have 1 or 2 Halloween ones left. In fact, I had put the loop down too far, the button, I sewed it down
Uh-huh.
too far on the one.
Uh-huh.
I've got to move it up because
Yeah.
it hangs funny. Because
Uh,
if you go too far down in the hat,
so I actually did this one first, and I found the blue heart button, which is over to the side weird, but I might take it off because I do have another one of these
hmm
buttons. So I might take that one off and replace it with and so it can match. But anyway, if I
I do have one I just started today, this morning.
a towel top.
On towel topper. Yeah. I'm making it for my daughter and I didn't want to show it yet because it's not ready. It's, coming
So
along.
let me tell you who that pattern is by, because somebody's asking. And I noticed that she has a girl one where you could put the braids on. She
Uh-huh.
also has one that's just a snowman. And I saw Angelia make a snowman one and a gingerbread one. And the gingerbread one looks really cool because she put a brown towel with it.
Right. But I thought that was just a towel, the whole entire towel like Ravini made. That's different.
I
That's
thought it
just
was
the
a towel
topper.
topper. I
Oh,
thought it was, but maybe
I'll
I'm
have to
wrong.
check it out then because I don't remember seeing it. I haven't been back in a while. Must be. Either that
Um,
or they unsubscribed me. You got to watch your subscriptions because sometimes
yeah.
you will get unsubscribed and you don't know it.
So it's by Nana's Crafty Home. But if you just Google Gnome towel topper, it'll be the first thing in the search. Crochet Gnome towel topper.
Yeah, I have it linked all the times that whenever I show one that I make, I link it. Anything I talk about in videos, I'll usually link. This video, however, is not my own video, so if Kim links it, then that it'll be below.
Yep. And we use the rings that we used are or that I used are a ring toss game that we got off of Amazon. But in this pattern, and you got like quite a few in the ring toss thing, and it was like $12.99, and I don't know it was more than 20. It was probably 25 or 30 of them in there.
Uh-huh.
And but the ones that she uses, you also get them on Amazon, and they're all white. The ring toss game one, they're all different colors. And the hers you get like 12 for $8.99. You can still get those on Amazon as well. So
Yeah, those are nice. I did pick up some metal ones at Michael's at one point, and I thought about it, and I thought, well, if you have to wash it, the metal ones could rust. So I'm just going to use
mhm,
them up, and then I'm not going to buy them anymore. I'll just keep
mhm.
buying the plastic because you can throw the whole thing in the washer, if you had to.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
so
what's nice is the towels come right off.
they
And
do, and I'll just do that for you so
yeah,
you can see. It's
yeah.
just that
When I
ring.
started making them last year, 2 years ago, whenever it was, I'm like, that's it. I'm not going to cut my towels anymore. I'm not going to do anything with the sewing on anymore. I'm going to
Yeah.
always do a removable towel topper from now on.
So here is the one I was talking about. It's definitely a towel topper.
Oh, Well, then I gotta try that.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have to do amigurumi, do I?
Why?
I'll try it. I'll go watch it.
So Nana's Crafty Home, she's even got one that's I don't like it as much, but it's the red truck with the tree in the back. She got one of those too.
Oh.
So I thought I would just check and see what other things she had.
Well, we might have to tell Stephanie about that one because she likes that red truck all the sudden.
And Angelia loves that from Crochet House Mouse. That's her jam. So I'm surprised I haven't seen her make it yet because she loves it. All right, so that's it. That's all of my stuff. I'm very proud of myself. I had tons. I'm very
Lots of finishes. I am proud of you. You know why? Because you said you had lost it. I don't think so.
I had for months. I mean, unfortunately, though, when the mojo comes back, so does the desire to purchase yarn. So be on the lookout for some shares of yarn, just small yarn hauls. I mean, I do have a birthday coming up, and we'll see.
Yeah. Yes, I know. I enjoy buying things at Christmas time with my gift cards and stuff. Yeah. So, do you have any hooks happenings today? We'll move on to the next segment.
I do not have any happenings other than my own. You guys know that I've been doing #KimSember. This is my, I think, 3rd year of sort of just celebrating my birthday. Last year I did it for the whole month. This year I started at day 13 of the month, and I'm going all the way through the end of the year. But if you follow me here, you check out my other videos, I do have a giveaway going, and you can I've been putting a new prize every day in the prize package. The drawing will take place on December 20th, so be on the lookout for that. So I just got a couple more things to add in.
You did it progressive. I am so shocked that you did that.
Yeah.
Because it requires a lot of commitment to your channel to keep coming on and doing that kind. That's why a lot of people don't do it.
Yeah. I've done it even for the whole month in the past, but I think it's way before you and I got together. But I've done it before, and I'm actually like the idea of doing it for just half the month, and actually just doing the giveaway for the week leading up to my birthday it's perfect because the box is not going to be too big, right? But there are some incredible prizes, so you have to actually. The drawing is going to be from the day 1 video.
Right.
I'm showing everything throughout the week. It's the day 1 video that you must comment on, and you have to say something specific.
If you are a podcaster and you don't see a comment from me on things like this, it's because I don't want to be entered in it. So don't get thinking I didn't watch, because I did.
Yeah. No, I do the same thing. I just don't say the word that people are asking for so that I won't get entered. Because usually I'm not trying to win anything. But hey, we got Irene in the back of the house right now.
Oh, she Irene did a crazy ornament for me.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm so glad you guys got it on time.
Oh, we love it. I'm gonna get mine real quick.
Sure.
I'm gonna get mine. It's right here.
Sorry, right here.
Oh, I didn't bring it, but I do have it, and I just think they are the cutest things ever.
It's perfect.
Thank you. I do sew a little, not much, but I do sew a little. And I found the pattern, and then I kind of adapted with yarn because the pattern, it's for the whole thing sewn. But
this is smart to do.
Because like little legs that you stuff and everything. I was like,
none of that. This is perfect. I love it.
Awesome. Well, I did promise last month that I was going to show the blanket and all that, but November was not a good month for me. Got sick. I did finish the blanket after Thanksgiving. I did finish the blanket. You guys can hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So I wanted to show. Make sure I got it right. Let me pull you back out.
Oh man, look at that, guys. Look at that. Ah,
Yeah,
you see
it
it?
turned out awesome.
Can you see the bottom?
Yes.
It
Yes,
is
we
pretty
can see
big. It's for my couch. It's just my
Uh-huh.
couch. I had to
Yep.
steal it from my kids right now and then just put
That
it
is
back.
awesome.
It's awesome.
So did you say the lady
Finished
that
it.
designed
Was
that doing a Christmas one or not?
they from Eclair? She hasn't released any patterns, but honestly, I don't have the time. I'm still making Christmas gifts, so
Yeah.
I'm off the blankets, and I have 3 blankets and 1 in needles and 2 in hooks that I will be my finish along and.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
I
that
have a
one
baby blanket on the go.
I
have a
would
big
think that one
blanket.
you would work on for a whole year, and
Yeah,
that
I have
Christmas one
one
too.
that
You'd
I'm
work
making
on.
meter squares. You know, knitted. So I'm knitting a square. I'm trying to knit a square. I haven't touched it in like 3 or 4 months, to be honest. But I'm trying. It's just a meter square. It's like 80 stitches, and then you just make it smaller, and then you change a color. I will show that one too. Now I'm working on my last, I'm hoping, Christmas gift.
Oh,
so it's a T-Rex. It's from my
T-Rex.
nephew.
Uh-huh.
We saw them in Thanksgiving, and I asked him what he wanted. He said he's in dinosaurs.
Oh my
So he wanted a T-Rex, blue and orange, with yellow polka dots.
Oh wow.
So I found this pattern. It's very cute. I mean, I'm not gonna put the spikes because it's a T-Rex. The T-Rex doesn't have spikes, but I got the head done.
Oh, look at those eyes.
The pattern has felted eyes, but I did have these big ones from other amigurumis that I made. Look like a jelly bean right now, but then I'm gonna do the nails and the belly patch. I'm gonna make it this orange.
Okay.
And then the polka dots, hopefully yellow.
You'll have to bring that on and when it's done and show us when it's done because we'll be interested.
See what comes out of it. But so far, I like the pattern. It's very easy. If anybody like it, it's free, so I can share it on your Facebooks. It.
Oh, and as a matter of fact, that reminds me something. I'll announce it after you're done. I wrote it down, so I'll go back.
And then
to
for
it.
shenanigans, sorry, I did make this bag.
Oh,
I like that.
But that's not the shenanigan. The shenanigan is something that I'm making for my daughter. That I've done a couple of things with plastic canvas, but I think I never done something that intricate.
Oh yes.
Wow.
So I'm making that for her.
Nice.
And I know, Christi, you've made plastic canvas before. How did you figure out how to cut the wings? Because I don't know how I'm gonna cut the wings without having rough edges. So far, I have
use after you get the actual thing cut, trim your edges close with one of these.
With that, okay.
With that sharp
X-Acto
razor, X-Acto knife.
Okay.
They have real tiny ones too.
I can do that. I do have a couple of ones. This one I still have to put the back stitch.
Yeah.
Those two I have the back stitch. So I think I have the four panels done. I just need to back stitch it. And then cut the butterflies. I'm hoping I'm gonna cut them right. I mean, I have plenty of plastic canvas. I'm not
and a cutting board.
Out of that, but
the kitchen cutting board, they sell them at the Dollar Tree. Little smaller ones.
The cutting part, I'm afraid that's gonna stick, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Well, what they do is they'll give you a graph, and it'll say on the graph that this is 12 by 14. So you cut it 12 by 14. Then you go and make those little intricate. But if you wanted to, you could do the butterfly on the 12 by 14 and then go around and trim it. So you don't accidentally cut the wrong thing. Your yarn will be in there, and then you could go around. So your yarn will already be in there as the butterfly.
And then
Yeah.
if I cut it, I can just do like a second round to make like maybe.
Well, no, I'm saying you will eventually cut it down to where it
Yeah.
want. Like if the graph is 12 by 14, you cut that 12 by 14 first. Then put your butterfly on.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last thing you do is you will trim the wings out of the square. So that way you know, like when you look at it, all of the little squares are all looking like itself, and it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But once your yarn is on there,
it would be easier to cut.
it would be easier to see.
Okay.
You know, that's the thing. That's just try it the first time and see what happens. And
okay. No, I haven't finished it. I haven't touched my lady sweater.
Me neither.
I wish I was sick in November bad, and I just didn't have the mental, concentration to do it. I've done in this month maybe like 3 or 4 repeats, but it may be another finish for the beginning of the year.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Linda says this too.
Toenail clippers. Okay, I never thought of that.
But they do. They have a little tiny pen knife with a blade on it that you replace. It is for X-Acto knife. It is for a real tiny stuff. I don't have
a
one.
Little one that I use when I do in the cross stitch. But the nail clipper, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
it will be. Oh, thank you, Linda.
All right, so I wanted to say about that blanket though. That thing is fantastic. The fall one. I'm so glad you did it, because I remember seeing the make along and I'm just like, I don't have the focus, but I think I might be able to, just because it's squares.
It's C2C, really.
Yeah.
So this the only part that I didn't like is all the ends to women. But
that's the part I
did. I did like let's watch a boring movie and don't pay attention to what I'm actually doing. So we were watching a movie and was just weaving ends for an hour and a half.
Yeah, I can understand. That's a good way to do it, though. That's a good way to do it.
That's the only part that I don't like about the graphs. I love the graphs.
Yeah.
CTCs are easy because you don't really have to think. Just pretty much follow.
It was from Eclair Makery, right? Eclair Makery.
Yes.
And I'm not sure if she did a Christmas. I know she just had a baby, so who knows if she was, she had a baby in the last year.
And it was going to be another truck, but it was going to be like a Christmassy theme song with evergreens or something. But she hasn't released anything yet.
Yeah.
She did release a pattern bundle. Very cute too. That has little graphs.
She's very much. Her specialty is color work, crochet color work. She's very much into that. So she has a channel on YouTube as well. She does a lot of interviews. So check her out. I'll try to link her. Thank you, Irene. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Irene.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. All right. We're coming to the end.
I know, and I have a hooks happenings I want to talk about here. Of course, I already talked about the snowman along, which you were going to enter your snowman towels or no? Your snowman along. Okay, gotcha. All right. Yes. So do that. And plans for 2022, I'm going to talk about that in just a second. But first, I want to actually announce this one hooks happenings I found. Irene said she was very interested in doing it, and I remembered it when she was here on the show just now. Do you remember Melissa from Nomadic Knits? Remember Melissa? Okay. Well, her and her friend do a Knitmas, and they do it after Christmas. So on the 26th of December, they will start their Knitmas 2021. And how you get involved, it's a mystery knit along, and you email her, Melissa, you can go through the Facebook group if you want to, Nomadic Knits, or Instagram or wherever, but you email and you get emailed each clue for 12 days.
Ah.
And then they hashtagged Knitmas 2021. Yes.
Knitmas is coming. All right.
Yep. And in there is your instructions on where to send the email.
Okay.
And they're all been talking about it on the Facebook group of what colors they're going to use. They already have been told 4 colors, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So that looks quite interesting.
It's one project. And
Yes.
you just work on, okay. Oh, nice.
12 clues. And I know they have like huge amount of prizes that they gave away last year.
It says it's going to be, what, 8 inches by 108 or 24 inches by... Wow.
It already says. I thought it was a mystery.
I mean, it doesn't say what it is. It just, or this could be from last year. Let's see if I got the right thing. No, this is 2021. Okay. They're just saying what size. They don't tell you anything else.
Okay. All right. So I have in the past done some show and tell. Not this year as much as the year before.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking about bringing show and tell back to 2022. Mm-hmm. And I think what I'm going to do is I am going to post show and tell, and that post will be the place where you can post anything you want to post. In other words, I have usually asked you not to post your patterns, not to shout out self-promotions. And if they do, I put them on post approval, and I do not continue to let that go in the feed because it fills the feed up, and these people that are doing it aren't participating in anything. They're just using you as a somewhere they can post their stuff. In show and tell, I will allow you to post your patterns. I'm thinking about it. Okay. So, and that will not, I will not be drawing any prizes from that post. It'll just be up show and tell 2022, and anybody can post whatever they want in it. Do you understand? You know what I'm saying here?
Yep, I got it. I got it.
So whatever doesn't fit in any other category can fall into that category. So that will be something that I might do, and I probably will.
Nice. Well, that will be something to look forward to.
All right.
Well, I think that I can't think of anything else, but I know there's got to be all kinds of things coming up for the new year. So just be on the lookout. Anything interesting I find, I'll just post in my Facebook group and may talk about it on my videos. But yeah.
Yeah.
And looks like Cece Carvello. We're gonna bring somebody else up here real quick.
Oh, well, okay.
But hi, Cece, who came in just at the end. But Melanie's coming up. Hi, Melanie.
Hi, Melanie.
Hi. Uh-oh, are you frozen? Oh,
yep, there she goes. Hi.
Together, I got to get it together. I didn't want to make anybody sick. Hi, I finally caught you guys live.
So glad.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I wanted to come up and show some of my finished makes. I'm like Kim, I'm just finally getting some stuff finished up. But for Christmas.
Look at that.
A little guy, a little elf. It's not my pattern. It is Ornika Owens on Etsy from Olivia and Me Boutique.
Oh, very nice.
So when I saw your little tree and your little snowman and all that, and I was like, that I can put them together and make a village. You know?
Totally.
He's pretty big though. He's over 12 inches. So he's a pretty big guy, and I mean the pattern is pretty versatile. You know, he's red and green.
Look at his little collar. Melanie, can you show his butts? We show butts.
She loves butts.
Look, let me pump it up. Let me try to pump it up. He's a little flat.
Uh-huh.
He needs a little workout, you know.
Thank you. I just had to say it. I had to.
Some fitness. I'm working on. She's not finished yet.
Oh,
I almost finished her last night, but she needs hair, nose, and a mouth.
Oh, look
now
at her.
she's got a cute butt.
Look at how cute she is.
Aw, she's adorable.
She's going to be for a friend of mine for breast cancer awareness. She has a foundation called Chemo Buddies, and they supply bags for people who are going through chemotherapy with crackers, puzzle books, blankets, socks, you know, little crocheted hats, whatever you need while you're going through chemo. And I figured I would make her something to raffle off to raise money for yeah. So she needs hair and a mouth. Me and my husband and my family, we've been debating on what kind of lips she needs, pink or maybe same color lips, or yeah. So that's gonna happen tonight.
Oh, nice. I love it.
Thank you. Yeah, I normally just make regular dolls, but for Christmas I will make another one. But here's one of the
Latoya, check it out.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Love it. Oh my gosh. Thank you for bringing her on.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
She's a little ballerina.
Look at her.
Look at her
ballet
shoes.
shoes.
That's
Oh my
That's lovely.
Yeah, she's a little ballerina, and yeah, I make her little jewelry with little seed beads and things like that. But yeah,
That's
what
a great idea.
Is that your pattern?
Yes, this one is. It's not really a pattern. I kind of sit down and do it. That's why my dolls all look different. I can't get it together.
That's okay. It makes them each a unique, original.
Yeah, they're all different and unique, and
I love her.
She's my February Black History doll with her.
Yeah, she got the colors. She's awesome.
Yeah, she's got a Black Lives Matter in her Black Panthers and her hoops and everything.
So I guess I'm going to ask you, do you sell them?
I do on eBay, but I've been lazy with the listing. I got to get on it. My husband has been getting on me because I have so much yarn I've been ordering, and he said, you can't just make dolls and have the house full of dolls and not sell them. And you need to get back to doing what you should be doing. And I agree. I've been getting into buying all the yarn for them and everything.
Look at this one.
Your lips are awesome.
Are those velvet lips? Is that velvet?
They're felt. They're made out of felt. Yeah, and I get on Etsy and I buy them. There's only 2 women who make them. And so when they're out, you know, so when they make them, when they have them in stock, you have to buy as many as you can, you know, because when they're gone, they're gone. So
I wonder if I could, because you know, I have a Cricut and I wonder
that's what they're made on.
Okay, then I think I can make some. I just have to find
Gigi, the crochet queen. She's been practicing too. So look, I want both. You're in LA and I'm in California. I'm probably 40 minutes from you.
What? Girl, you guys are gonna meet up. I feel it.
I will drive out there and get some lips.
Okay.
They also make eyelashes. If you look up a pattern for the eyelashes for the dolls, I embroidered those on. But people are now looking for the eyelashes, just like the little felt eyelashes, and we can glue them on.
Yeah.
So you can do that with your Cricut.
I'm gonna start looking into that. Oh my god.
Yeah. It's just felt. We glue them on with the fabric glue or the little tacky glue for fabric. We just glue them on. And so yes, please make the lips, please, Kim.
I'm gonna start looking into it. But yes, thank you, Melanie. Thank you for coming on. Oh my goodness.
One more question, Melanie. Don't go. Do you have your own channel?
I just started.
You
It,
just
I only
push
have
the
one.
button.
I only have one video because I'm scared.
You're
But
not scared. You are a natural.
A natural,
yeah,
a
Yeah.
total natural. You should just go
I
for
know
it.
you're scared. I understand that. And I get that. You
I
just
started. I started over
anytime that
7 times.
trolls or anything, immediately message me and you know it will get over that because there are people out there that are so mean and there are so many to take their place. Just delete and block and then go
Uh-huh.
on to the next day. That's all. But you are a natural and I would love to see because you make such beautiful things.
Beautiful things
Yeah,
that other people aren't making them, at least we're not seeing them. So that's what's so valuable about we all have something to offer, and it can feel
Yeah.
like it's so many people doing crochet, but everybody is so different. So
Yeah.
everybody does something different. That's why I
Yeah.
want to kind of teach people to make dolls who have been afraid of it to jump in.
yeah,
Start
Yeah.
small, and then because in the beginning I started large, looking at Aniqua Wilkerson of My
yeah,
Kind of,
yeah.
and
It's a-
I just looked at it. I said I could make it, and I tried, but I didn't know how. I didn't realize the neck,
yeah,
So
yeah.
my first doll was like this. It was
Oh.
Yeah,
she
yeah,
had so many curls in her head, and her head was heavy, and people said just
yeah,
stuff the neck really stiff. Well, I did, and it didn't work. She was
yeah,
looking down, so I
yeah,
would have to prop her up,
yeah,
and but as I continued trial and error,
yeah. You figured it
I
out.
got better. I had to start smaller. I
Yeah,
got on Etsy, found a little very small, simple one, figured
yeah,
out how to make a simple dress, and from there,
yeah,
I did other patterns, and then I kind of make it my own, make it
yeah,
easier. 'Cause
yeah,
sometimes I'm not good at other people's patterns all the time,
yeah,
but I like to make it easier, and that way everybody can make their own dolls for their
yeah.
own family and
Yeah.
Yeah, and make it
do
look
their
like
own
you want
thing.
it to look. And what I'm inspired because I designed. I'm in the process of designing a doll, and the same problem. I did the hair. I love the way the hair looked, but it's too heavy. So
But
her.
we gotta show you how to put the stick in there. The doll, it's called
I
a doll.
put it. I put it, and I think I put it in her, but it still was. It was. I did so many curls, but we'll talk offline because I mean we got to get together, and you can
Yeah.
help me figure
Aw.
it all out. But yeah, I appreciate you coming on so much. I appreciate everybody who came on today. But I love when people bring on things that's different from everybody else because we can all get inspired. So thank you for
Yeah.
coming on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you guys for having me. Thank you so much.
All
Yeah.
righty.
Thank you. Merry
Have
Christmas.
a Merry Christmas.
Same to you. Come back again,
I
please.
will. Thank you.
All right. Well, wonderful way to end the show.
Yes, it is. Oh, you're going to get to meet her in person.
I
That's
have to.
awesome.
Oh, she didn't even tell us what was the name of her channel. Melanie.
Melanie, well, if you just watch the replay, you'll see her name.
Okay. Oh, I see her up here. I can look in the chat.
And I'm sure that if you put it in the search dolls and Melanie and stuff like that, it'll come up because she says she has a video up. So at
Yeah.
least one. Yeah, that's great. Now, why I said to her that, all it takes is one mouthy person and you're discouraged. And as soon as that happens, reach out to one of us, tell
Yeah.
us your experience, and we will talk to you in Zoom or whatever to make you feel, to
Yeah.
welcome you back into the group because we don't want to lose anybody to that kind of crap.
Yeah. No. And
No.
yeah. And yeah, people just, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Social media can be a cesspool but it can also be a wonderful, wonderful
It
place.
is a wonderful place.
No.
Yes, it is. And we need to keep it safe for everyone by deleting
Mhm.
people that shouldn't be allowed.
Mm-hmm. Well, here we are at 11:15, and I personally have a super, super busy day, super busy weekend. So
Yep.
I think it's time to sign off. I'm so glad we had such a wonderful time with everybody.
It is. It's time to go. So I'm going to say bye from the East Coast. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. All that stuff.
And I'm going to say, signing off from the West Coast, this is Kim, the Crafty Nomad. I'm grateful for every one of you. Happy holidays. Happy everything. Happy Kwanzaa. Merry Christmas. I don't know if Hanukkah is over, but happy Hanukkah. I appreciate all you guys, and I hope you have a great holiday season. We will see you in 2022. Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.